welcome to the chemistry session. Today we are going to discussing about some basic terms in structure of atom. Okay, so these are the basics in structure of atom: atom, subatomic particles, nucleus, nucleons, atomic models, atomic numbers, and mass number. See here, both here atomic structure, classification of element, and chemical bonding. These three chapters are heart of the chemistry. See here, okay, what are the basic terms we are going to discussing? This belongs to structure of atom chapter. So first of all, atom. Atom is a smallest particle, okay, which is a fundamental unit of matter, which take part in all types of chemical reaction. Okay, already in your previous class you studied about matter. Matter means anything has mass which occupies space is called matter. Okay, matter consists of small particles. That particles we are call it as atoms. Atoms are tiny particles we cannot see with our naked eye. So atom is the smallest particle. So this is about atom. Atom is the smallest particle which take part in all types of chemical reaction. Okay, the small particles concept introduced by Maharshi Kannada. Okay, Maharshi Kannada. So this is about atom. Atoms are nothing but small particles. Small particles. Next, subatomic particles. So in chemistry, in atomic structure, atom contains majorly three subatomic particles. Many subatomic particles are there, but we are going to discussing about three subatomic particles. Those are proton, okay, electron, and neutron. See here, proton have positive charge, electron have negative charge, neutron has no charge. So this proton discovered by Goldstein. Okay, this electron discovered by J.J. Thomson. And neutron discovered by James Chadwick. See here, so these are the subatomic particles in the atom. Already we discussed atom is a. In the previous class we discussed some basic terms in atomic structure. So today our class is we are going to discussing about remaining fundamental topics in this chapter. Okay, so today we are going to discussing about isotopes, isobars, isotones. So what is isotopes? Okay, here isotopes are nothing but atoms of same elements having same atomic number but different their mass number. Those we are call it as isotopes. Okay, again I am telling, atoms of same elements having same atomic number but different their mass number, called isotopes. See here examples for isotopes. Okay, here atomic number of first hydrogen is 1 and its mass number 1. Second hydrogen atomic number 1 and its mass number 2. Third hydrogen atom atomic number 1 and its mass number 3. So first hydrogen atom we are call it as protium. Second hydrogen atom we are call it as deuterium. Third hydrogen atom we are call it as tritium. See here the three atoms of elements are hydrogen. It's their atomic number is 1, but its mass number is different. So such atoms of same element which is having same atomic number but different their atomic mass. Okay, such elements we are call it as isotopes. Next, isobars. Isobars are nothing but atoms of different elements having different atomic number and different same mass number. Simply we can say atoms of different elements having same mass number, those we are call it as isobars. Okay, atoms of different elements having same mass number those we are call it as isobars. Okay, here nitrogen atomic number 7, mass number 14, carbon atomic number 6, mass number 14. Next, when you come to the next third definition, isotones. Isotones are nothing but atoms of different elements. Okay, atoms of different elements having same number of neutrons. Atoms of different elements having same number of neutrons. Okay, in the last class we already discussed about formula to calculate the number of neutrons. So what is that number of neutrons, which is equal to A minus, okay, A minus Z. Here N represents number of neutron, A represents mass number, Z represents atomic number. If you count the number of neutrons for oxygen, here A value is 18 and Z value is 8. 18 minus 8, okay, that is equal to 10. Okay, if you apply the same formula for nitrogen also, 17 minus 7, which is equal to 10. So here what are isotones? Atoms of different elements having same number of neutrons, those we are call it as isotones. Okay, here both oxygen and nitrogen having same number of neutrons, that means both they contains 10 neutrons. Next our topic is wave nature of light and wave parameters. Wave nature of light and wave parameter. Generally we are using different light energy resources like UV ray, X-ray, gamma ray, cosmic ray. Okay, these are all our light energy resources. Okay, which contains means whatever the light energy resources which contains they travels in the form of waves. Okay, they travels in the form of waves. They travels in the form of waves means what I am telling here, whatever the light energy resources you take, it may be UV ray, X-ray, gamma ray, cosmic ray, whatever the light energy resource you take, they travels in the form of waves. Okay, they travels in the form of waves. That wave again contains both electric and magnetic field. Both electric and magnetic field. Both here the electric field and magnetic field which are perpendicular to the each other and right angle to the propagation of the direction. Understanding, children? So in the next class I will give a clarity about wave nature of light. The thing is light travels in the form of waves which is associated with both electric field and magnetic field. Okay, here both electric field and magnetic field which are perpendicular to the each other and right angle to the propagation of the direction. Whatever it may be, you should understand light travels in the form of waves. Light travels in the form of waves. Here the upper wave we are called it as crust. Okay, the lower wave we are called it as trough. What we are called it as trough. TROUGH, trough. Here the distance between the two successive neighboring crust. Okay, here one crust is there, here one crust is there. The distance between the two neighboring crust we are called it as wavelength. Okay, that is our definition. Okay, here these are all whatever the definitions I wrote on the right side of this blackboard. These are all our wave parameters. Okay, wave parameters. See here, the distance between the two neighboring crust or trough we are call it as wavelength. Here wavelength units are meters, centimeters, angstroms, nanometers are there. Okay, meter is the highest wavelength of unit and nanometer is the smallest unit of wavelength. 1 nanometer which is equal to 10 to the power of minus 9 meter. 1 angstrom which is equal to 10 to the power of minus 8 centimeter or 10 to the power of minus 10 meter. So these are all our wave parameters: wavelength, frequency, velocity of light and wave number. These are all we are called it as wave parameters. So this is about wavelength. Light travels in the form of waves. The upper wave we are called it as crust, the lower wave we are called it as trough. If the distance between the two neighboring crust or trough we are called it as wavelength. Okay, next parameter is frequency. Frequency is nothing but the number of waves passing through a particular point in 1 second is called frequency. Okay, okay. If you take one point, through this point, how many number of waves passing through through unit time, through unit time. Understanding? The number of waves passing through a particular point in unit time or 1 second, that is called frequency. What are the units for frequency? Okay, second inverse, cycle per second or hertz. These are the units for frequency. Next, velocity of light. Velocity of light. So there is a definition for velocity of light: the distance traveled by one wave in 1 second. Okay, the distance traveled by one wave in 1 second. So here c represents the velocity of light, where nu represents frequency of light, and lambda represents wavelength of light. So velocity of light, which is equal to product of frequency and wavelength of light. That is the definition for velocity of light. Okay, the velocity of light in vacuum or in air, 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Next, wave number. Wave number. The number of waves spreads per 1 centimeter. The number of waves spreads per 1 centimeter, we are call it as wave number. Simply, wave number, we can say wave number is nothing but a reciprocal of wavelength is called wave number. Reciprocal of wavelength is called wave number. Okay, so these are the basic terms. These are the basic terms in atomic structure. Isotopes means atoms of elements having same atomic number but different their mass number. Isobar means atoms of different elements having same mass number. Isotone means atoms of different elements having same number of neutrons. Okay, light, any light, either X-ray, UV ray, gamma ray, cosmic ray, IR ray, those are all travels in the form of waves. That wave which is associated with both electric field and magnetic field, which are perpendicular to the each other and right angle to the propagation of the direction. Some wave parameters we have, those are wavelength, frequency, velocity of light, and wave number. Wavelength is nothing but light travels in the form of waves. The upper wave we are called it as crust. The distance between the two successive neighboring crust we are called it as wavelength. Frequency, okay, the number of waves passing through a particular point in 1 second is called a frequency. These are all our units. In the examination point of view, units are very important. Next, velocity of light. Okay, velocity of light. Product of frequency and wavelength is called velocity of light. Wave number, just we discussed, wave number is nothing but reciprocal of wavelength, or the number of waves spreads per centimeter. Okay, the number of waves spreads per 1 centimeter in 1 second, that we are called it as wave number. Okay, thank you.